Hello, it's your DM here. Just a quick challenge warning at the top of this episode. We recorded this episode in 2021, a long time ago, I think almost a year ago at this point. And if you aren't an American and you don't know the news about what happened on July 4th in Chicago specifically, wasn't great. And this reference is something that obviously wasn't a reference to that in this time period. But unfortunately, when you do urban fantasy, sometimes the fantasy cuts a little bit too close to the real life. So this is fiction, obviously, and what is described in this part of the story is also fiction. It's a very fairly minute point, but if you are not comfortable listening to stories about gun violence, I would just say it's fine to skip this one. There will be a summary in the episode description, so you can check that out. And yeah, I will catch you in the mid-break. Enjoy this episode.
The following is a Dungeons & Dragons podcast. Names, characters, businesses, places, and incidents are either products of the Dungeon Master's imagination or used in a fictitious manner. Any resemblances to actual persons living or dead, or any actual events are purely coincidental. So, sit back, relax, and enjoy this episode. Welcome to Season 2, folks. You might be wondering how we got here.
The Wild Hunt.
Hunter's job.
Let me ask you this. What is Wes's greatest desire?
I think it's to have a normal life.
The Cintemani Stone. It alters reality. It brings out whatever the person who interacts with its greatest desire. And it knows exactly what your greatest desire is.
Who are you?
I'm the Mole Man.
This empty development was filled with heavy machinery yesterday,
Okay.
and now it's underground.
Cash, you notice that with the digging equipment, you also see lots of crates, and on them are like these wrapped bundles of plastic, and you recognize them as different explosive devices.
Explosives.
You see Wes pick up the orb and begin staring into it, and there's a bright blue flash, and this huge radial dome comes off of it and encapsulates you. Julie,
Oh boy.
you feel the earth beneath you begin to shake, and your person with the scanners and the readers just begin blaring and going off like crazy, and you see like this blue glow on the horizon, and as it increases, it grows bigger and bigger and bigger and encapsulates you. And there's a flash. Jesse.
Mm-hmm.
This blue glow encapsulates you, and you kind of snap out of it. And there's a knock on your register, and Pobs goes, Julie, could you get these next customers?
Yeah, sure. Did you find everything you were looking for today?
Oh, yeah, thank you. Olivia. Cash. You kind of zone out for a second, and you snap back to it. And you got to continue with this lesson. you're here to teach these guys self-defense. You're at the gym. And you have like 6 little kids in front of you, and you continue teaching them and trying to get them to their next belt. Everything's normal. This is just another day at the gym. Tyler.
Yes, O'Neill.
Wes is at the Chicago Tribune. It's another normal day on the beat. You have a couple more articles to write before you can go out. It's a normal day. What story are you covering today?
Oh, I'm covering a story about a local food bank run by my good friend Willa. Run by Willa, and how they need more donations. And that's what I'm writing about.
Okay. You are typing this article, and you get a phone call.
Wesley Barrett.
The phone kind of weirdly statics out and kind of fades
I'm
away.
sorry, sir. Could you, Sorry, if if you're calling about the paper, we have a tip line.
And it cuts out.
Weird. Put my phone down and go back to work.
Okay. Your boss walks over to you. Olivia. Why not? Your boss, Olivia, comes over and tosses a file down onto your desk, and she goes, "There's been another triple homicide. Can you go cover this, please?"
Jesus, another one?
It's more and more every day. Everybody else is busy, and your writing can wait. This needs to get covered. Frederick is going to have my ass if we don't have somebody on this, so please.
Yep. Yeah.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, I grab it and I go do that, whatever that entails.
Okay.
Yep.
You finish your lesson for the day. All the kids' parents, except for one of them, have come and picked up their kids. But the gym phone is ringing.
Hello, Cash Warner.
You use your cane and limp over there and pick up the phone.
Cash, you.
Hello? Sorry, you're breaking up a little bit.
Get here.
Sorry, I can't really hear you. Are you able to call back?
And the line just goes flat.
Spam call. All right. Hey kiddo, when's your dad coming to pick you up?
He said he was on his way. He might be a little late. He said he had a long meeting and he just got out. He said he'd be here in like, I don't know, 10 minutes maybe? Can we practice the flip again?
Sure. Yeah, no, we can do that.
Okay.
I got time. All right, let me just lay down the mats.
Jesse.
Yeah.
You're kind of in the middle of a rush right now. Or Julie, rather. Julie's in the middle of a rush right now. People are coming through. There's this person who has like a huge cart behind your next checkout, but your phone begins to ring. Your register phone.
I didn't have register phones, but sure, I'll pick it up.
You pick up the register phone, and it's hard to hear, but it's like a...
Julie? Can you get out?
I'm sorry, who is this?
And the phone just cuts out.
I'm gonna direct my customers to a different line and put the closed lane sign up.
Oh, come on, man.
Sorry.
One
This
of the
register is not working.
one of the customer with the big old cart kind of gives you a passive aggressive look and moves over to a new register. What are you doing?
I'm gonna go to the front end manager, which is Pob, like at his station. Be like, hey, I just got a weird phone call. That wasn't you, was it?
Huh. No, was it somebody... Wait, directly to your register phone?
Yeah.
He gives you a strange look. Go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw for me. And I believe you have advantage.
Okay, let's see if I get any good bonuses on a wisdom saving throw. I just get the standard wisdom bonus, right?
Unless you have proficiency in wisdom saving throws, yeah. It's just your standard
Okay.
bonus.
So that's an unnatural 20.
Wait a second. You haven't worked at this grocery store in years.
What?
Suddenly, you wake up, and you're passed out on the ground.
Where?
The PETA van has crashed, and you are laying on the ground, and you see Amber standing above you, shaking you. She's wearing like this strange necklace that bubbles out and kind of covers her face, and she says, Julie, are you awake?
What?
Oh God. And you notice everything is a slight
Close
tinged
my
blue.
register. No, I don't. Everything is slightly tinged.
Everything is slightly dark around you. And you glance up and you see this column of blue light swirling. She says, something's wrong. We need to go.
What?
Wes, you hop in your 2004 Rad Ford, and
My Rad Ford. I love my Rad Ford.
Your Rad
It
Ford,
has
yes,
it
your
has
Rad
flames
Ford.
on it. It has flames on it.
Sure.
Shit.
You begin
Rad
driving
Ford.
down into the Chicago area. This triple homicide seemed to have been some sort of drive-by where there were some civilian casualties, as opposed to just like the regular kind of gang-affiliated stuff. And the scene's already been pretty much cleaned up, but you try to flag down some neighbors, and you begin talking to them. And one of them goes, "Yeah, I don't know. It's, this violence is, it's just getting too much. I really don't know." Yeah.
Has there, in this area in particular, has there been a large rash of crime in this area in particular lately?
No, and it's the craziest thing. You never would have expected just to be hit like this. But the family in there, they were good kids. It's really just a fucking shame. Anyway, yeah, I'm sorry I don't know much more about this. It really is just a shame.
Yeah, I'm really sorry. Thank you for your time.
Yeah, and it's Dar. You could just Dar, DAR.
Yeah, for sure. Here's my business card in case you need to get in contact with me about anything.
Okay. Wesley Barrett. Okay. Yeah, if I hear anything else, I will definitely give you a call. For the Chicago...
Hey, yeah, the Tribune.
Okay.
I'm sorry, do I know you from somewhere?
I don't think so, no.
Sorry, I guess you just look familiar.
You feel something, Wes, and it's weird. You feel like almost like your heart does like a skip.
Mm-hmm.
And you're not sure if it's maybe just like your cholesterol's been out of whack recently or whatever it is, but you feel just a little nauseous.
It's a little nauseous. Excuse me. Have a good day.
Yeah, you too.
Get back in my car.
Yeah, you get back in your car and you begin driving back to the publication which you work. Cash. You are
just helping this kid like practice his flips again. He's trying to get to the red belt, and he's starting to get there, but he still needs a bit more practice before he can get his next belt level up. And eventually his dad comes and picks him up and kind of gives you a wave as he heads out.
Have a good one.
Yeah. See you, Cash. Make sure you send whatever bill you need to Greta. She can take care of the rest of this, I'm sure.
Yeah, for sure. I'll bill you at the end of the class. It's fine. Don't worry about it for now.
Thanks again, Cash.
You got it.
And you see Hans leave, and you begin like locking up the garage, and you feel like this weird, sickening, like cold feeling, and you feel like you're being watched.
I look around.
Make a perception check for me.
19.
You look around the gym, and the gym lights are off, but one of them is kind of flickering.
Damn it, I told Dante to fix the fucking electric.
And the flickering kind of stops. And you look down and you see a guy in this like long, wide-brimmed hat. He's got these long fingernails and these like dark shades, and he's just looking at you.
Hey, sorry, gym's closed up for the night. I could have sworn I locked that door. Would you mind heading out? Sorry.
He just looks at you.
Gotta wrap up for the night. Dude, you gotta go.
No response, just looking at you as you like kind of walk across the way, just head following you.
Dude, I'm not kidding. You really gotta get out of here. Don't make me call the cops. Come on. Fine. I grab my cell phone and start calling the cops. 911.
You dial 911 all while this guy is just looking at you. And as you put the phone to your ear, make a wisdom saving throw for him.
22.
You put the phone to your ear, and there's this loud, staticky sound. And you drop the phone, and you kind of look around for a moment. And everything just kind of gets dark. And you hear a voice that says, Cash, come on, get up. Come on. Cash, get up. And you are shaken awake as you see Jack. He's wearing this like strange necklace that kind of has these like bubbles that kind of bubble around his head, kind of giving him like almost a helmet view, and he is shaking you up as he is staring up at Wes.
Jack? What are you doing here?
What am I doing? What are you doing here? This is crazy. What happened here?
I was on a mission from the Hunter Society. Hans, Wes, and I were checking something out.
What happened to Wes? And you see just a giant pillar of energy as Wes is kind of floating there, maybe 20 feet up, just with this blue orb in his hand.
Holy shit. I'm gonna get up. Wes!
What's up?
You feel that sickening feeling, and you begin driving down this street, and everything seems normal, and your cell phone goes off.
Go for Wes.
Hey, Wes, it's Uncle Mike here. Just checking in on you. Haven't heard from you in a while.
Hey. It's just... It's so busy. They're, working me to the bone down at the office.
Yeah, I understand that.
There's been a bit of a rash of crime that I'm...
Is the new job doing well? Are they paying you enough this time?
Yeah, it's fine. It's, I feel like I'm making a difference.
Well, that's good. That's good. I heard from your mom the other day. Said that you had found yourself a nice little apartment. I can't wait to come visit you, Wes. It's been a minute since we've seen each other.
Yeah, stop by. we can hang out, grab a drink, and catch up.
Yeah. I'm almost done here with the school and all that, so hopefully everything is turning out right. I just wanted to hear your voice. I miss you, Wes. You're a good kid.
Yeah, I miss you too.
Hey, anyway, I have to.
Could I call you back? I'm in the middle of a drive, and I.
Wes.
Hello?
And you hear someone calling your name through the phone.
Wes.
Cuts out.
I hang up. I stick on through a dead zone.
You continue driving down this street, and suddenly there's just a woman in the middle of the highway.
Slam on the brakes.
What do you do? You slam on the brakes and come to a serve. Just roll a d20 and add 3.
18.
You manage to stop and swerve, and you almost like hit the side barrier, but you manage to stop and like pull over to the side of the road, and there's just this woman standing there.
Oh, she wasn't in the middle of the road? She's on the side of the road?
She was in the middle of the road, and now she's standing in front of your car.
Okay. I lean my head out the window. Ma'am? You all right? Need a ride somewhere?
Wesley, I think you need to stop this. Come on.
I'm sorry, who are you? Do I know you?
You see this blonde-haired woman, kind of older. She has a prosthetic arm and a prosthetic leg, and she is wearing this weird necklace. She says, "Enough is enough, Wes. Thank you for recovering this. It is time to go."
I don't know what you're talking about. I could give you a ride if you need to get somewhere. I'm heading
Wes,
up north.
None of this is real. Make a wisdom saving throw.
8.
8? You have no idea what this woman is talking about.
Hey, look, ma'am, could you just get out of the way? I got places to be.
I do not have time for this, Wes. You cannot do this. This isn't real.
Okay. Well, if you don't mind, I'm just gonna pull around her and take off.
Okay, yeah. You just hop back into your car and drive away. You're pretty close to your building at this point, and you make a right turn, and you like look in rear view mirror, and she is just in your back seat. Wes?
What the fuck?
We can't keep doing this.
Get out of my car.
This car isn't real,
Get
Wes.
out.
Please. You need to take the time to think about this. You are Wesley Barrett. You are a magic user. You used to be part of the Society of the Weird and Terrifying. Focus. None of this is real. You are hurting thousands, millions.
Listen, crazy lady, I need you to get out of my car. I'm just a beat reporter.
Michael Barrett is dead. Make a wisdom saving throw with advantage.
Oh my god, both of those rolls were ass juice. 12.
12? You feel like that nauseating feeling coming on again, but you still have no idea what this crazy woman is talking about. She says, Wes, you need to get out of this. I don't know what you're doing. Why are you doing this?
I'm driving down the highway. Get out of my car. I'm not going to ask again, or I'm going to call the cops.
Call the cops. They aren't real, Wes. None of this is real. You need to realize that. Snap out of it. We're trying to protect you. None of this should... Suddenly she, shakes. She says, Wes, you need to snap out of it. This isn't... Suddenly the world kind of gets dark around you, and you feel like a nauseous feeling overcoming you even more. Right. Yeah, you see Wes there. Jack goes, Sarah's up there. He has some kind of magical artifact that's projecting this reality. I don't know what's going on, Cash.
Is that what that was? How do we stop it?
Sarah's trying to communicate through him. I don't know how, but I don't know. If it doesn't stop soon, I'm gonna have to start draining him.
That thing is stuck to him. He picked it up off of the guy we were supposed to be working on stopping.
This is all too dangerous, Cash. I'm gonna have to. You see him kind of flicking a hand out, and you see like Wes kind of arches back a little bit. And he says, "I don't want to hurt him, Cash, but there's nothing else I can do."
What? So he's projecting this other reality. What does that mean?
From what we could tell, just from specific analytics, he's projecting as though magic isn't real. It's all these people are in comas. He's been projecting it for like 8 hours at this point.
Jesus. Okay, so not great. I mean, fuck. It's not up to me, but do what you have to do.
You see him reach out a hand and his eyes get dark, and you see Wes like lurching and like in pain, and you hear like a wheeze come from Wes, and you see Sarah now floating up in the air. She says, Jack, not yet. I might be making a breakthrough. Just wait a few more minutes. And Jack goes, it can't. He's putting hundreds of thousands of people in danger. Then they begin arguing back and forth. What do you do?
I'm going to, again, sort of talk out to Wes. I'm going to use my feature, Emissary of Peace. Whenever you make a charisma check to calm violent emotions or counsel peace, you have advantage on the roll. Because I have disadvantage based on my Scarred for Persuasion, it's just going to be a straight roll.
Okay.
To try to get him to calm down. Wes, listen to Sarah, please.
Roll.
Okay, not bad. 19.
19. Let's get Wes in here. Wes, you are having this conversation and you just feel that nausea get worse and worse. And suddenly you hear another voice. And at this point you've pulled the car over and you're yelling at this crazy woman who is in the back of your car, and suddenly you see another person, this well-built Asian man also just in the back of your car, and he's shouting out to you.
Get out of my car!
Cash, you feel like a wave of force come off of Wes. But Wes, you recognize him. It's Cash. You brought him back to life, but no, none of this is real.
Cash?
Make a wisdom saving throw with advantage.
Okay, finally. 18.
18. As you say that, you open your eyes, and you are floating in the middle of this blue beam. And you see Jack, his eyes are black, and he's holding out a hand to you, and you feel just like a huge weight of nausea, and you feel drained. You take -3 body.
Jesus. Well, I need to take I officially need to take a harm of some kind.
Penalty.
Yep, you can either take a penalty or a penalty or an infliction.
Which one is the one where I get a thing? That's penalties or
point
an
if you
affliction?
take a penalty. Yeah, you get a growth point if you get a penalty.
I'm gonna I'm gonna take prone to exhaustion.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, I'm gonna take.
You
another
take that.
+1
You
body.
feel just like your body drained of its essence, and you finally, eventually, come down from the ground, from the air. You kind of land in a heap on the ground, and the stone rolls away from you, and you see Sara DiVerona come over and pick it up, and she snaps her fingers, and it disappears. She says, Wesley, are you okay?"
It was so real.
And the blue light in the area just fades. Jesse, you come to, and Amber has helped prop you up, and you look out to the horizon, and you see this blue column of energy piercing out from essentially the middle of Chicago, and suddenly it just vanishes. And you look up, and the blue sky fades, and it's night. And you look up into the sky, and you see a bright red blood moon.
Is the moon a different color than normal, Amber?
Shit. It's the hunt.
Was that today? What day is it?
No. Shit. Come on. Everyone else is already prepared for this. We just need to defend Chicago. Come on, get your people up. And you see people stirring around you. Wes and Cash. There is just a hole above you where the column of energy would have spiked through, and you too see this red moon. I need all three of you to make charisma saving throws. Jesse
15.
and Tyler, you guys have advantage.
Nice.
27 then.
Yeah, you're good.
17.
You're good.
4.
Cash! You glance up at this red moon, and you feel this, heartbeat pulsing.
And now Cash is a werewolf.
And Cash, you feel like this energy begin to overcome you, and then you feel a hand on your shoulder, and Jack goes, no. And you feel that energy wiped from you. He says, come on, we don't have time. Chicago's the only one without any defenses right now. The only thing they have is these fucking robots. Everybody, come on, let's go. What do each of you do?
Robots? I'm following Jack.
I'm not doing anything. I am fucked up.
Yes.
Oh, I lied. I'm gonna give Wes some juice and then follow Jack.
Okay. You feel Cash's hands kind of put onto you. If you don't have any minus body, but I'll say you just get an extra +1 body for that. Also take +2 spirit, and Cash, you get +2 spirit, and Julie, you get +2 spirit.
+2 spirit
nice.
like growth points?
No,
No, I think
add
just
on to your spirit.
Okay.
points, right? When we last played, I think it was a bit unclear whether you gave us growth points in the beginning
Those were
or
growth
whether you
points.
gave
I
us.
forgot to give you throughout the journey point,
Yeah, so you just
growing
added up
points. So
you
I just gave you
the
points.
bulk of them.
Yeah. So what are each of you doing? This is kind of we're doing an overarching. Wes, you said you're not doing anything.
Yeah, I'm pretty fucked up.
That's fair. How do you just get out of this?
I just
tunnel
get
area?
out of I'm gonna get up and get out of the way and try and make myself small because I just WandaVisioned the whole town.
Julia, you see people beginning to get up and stir, and you see certain Phaetonian creatures, as they look up at the moon, stare there for a moment before some of them going feral. What are you doing?
Amber, aren't you supposed to be in New York?
Julie, we don't have time for this. We need to defend Chicago. Come on, get up.
Okay, struggle to my feet. How many robots do I have command of right now?
You see 3 of them that were just kind of with you. They're just sitting there, not really doing anything. They aren't given any commands or anything.
Okay. My command, suppress the magic of the Phaetonians. Prevent them from harming themselves or any others.
Okay, you give that command to the robots, and they begin marching off. And you hear general marching coming from all of the other robots in the area as you hear other people coming back to life. Cash, what are you doing? You have gotten out of this ravine area.
So how exactly are we supposed to defend Chicago? How does that from the hunt, right?
There's going to be a lot of fae folk and human alike just kind of going wild out there, and most other metropolitan cities are protected, but you guys kind of took out a radius of people, so it's bad.
Okay. So how do we neutralize people without harming them? People who are
If you can
drawn to the
dispel
hunt.
their effects, otherwise just unconscious, or sometimes if you talk to the spirit itself, that can help inside of them, but it depends.
that I can do.
Okay, what do you do?
That I can do. I'm assuming as like I'm seeing more sort of like feral hunt zombies, I guess. I am just trying to talk to as many people as possible using Emissary of Peace and Douse the Flames of War. Just trying to calm people down as much as possible, reassuring them that, you know, they're fine and, you know, they'll be able to sort of get through it, and just like coaching people, as many people as I can find.
Make a
talking to
wisdom
groups
check
of people if
for
I
me.
can. Yes. Fucking tasty. Okay, that is an 18 plus 4, 22.
22. As you begin roaming around the streets, you see Phaetonians and humans alike beginning to get feral and get riled up, and you see fights beginning to break out, but you begin like running through the streets of Chicago, just like tapping people on the shoulder, calming them down, and as they do, they kind of shake their heads and begin like following you, and you all begin like essentially you begin gathering like a small army of people around you as you begin using your way of tranquility to calm this riled spirit. Julie, what are you doing?
I am going around to the people that are kind of waking up near me, making sure they're all right.
Yeah, everyone, you wake up your team and they begin kind of rousing as well, and everybody seems to be coming to, and everybody's waking up.
I want to contact each squadron leader in that case.
Yep.
Make sure that they're ready and mobilized.
Yeah, everyone's slowly getting to their positions that you set out in the beginning of this. Go ahead and make me a charisma check with your proficiency bonus.
Nice. Not nice. It's a 9.
9. People are...
I'm a bit woozy still, okay?
People are still a bit woozy, and they're not necessarily getting up into gear as fast as you would be. What are you doing personally? What are your orders?
Defend the city.
Okay.
And the people. Defend the people within the city.
All right.
I want to go to where that light came from.
Okay. You begin bounding that way. You're driving probably. Yeah.
And what... Wasn't the vehicle I was in wrecked?
It wasn't wrecked. It was just kind of crashed on the side of the road. You weren't like...
Okay.
It was if like somebody didn't brake and you just kind of were on the side of the road.
Okay.
You're going to drive towards the...
What's Amber doing?
I'm sorry, Julie, I can't stay here long. I have other duties. I'm part of another defense team, and I have to coordinate the defense protocols. Can you handle everything here?
Probably not, but I'll try.
If you need any help, just give me a call, okay? I'll try to get here as soon as possible. I have to go.
Yep.
And she just instantly disappears in front of your eyes.
What?
Yep.
What? What? Okay,
You begin
I'm
driving
gonna ask
towards
about that later.
You begin driving towards where you saw the beam of energy from. Wes, where are you going?
Oh, home.
Home?
Yeah.
Okay. Wes, as you see Sarah and Jack all fly, they all fly you guys out of this hole, including Max, and you all land on the outside of this hole, and you see a PETA van driving up to you.
To me specifically? Or to everybody?
Well, to your group of people. It's a van.
Oh, well, I walk away, draw a teleportation circle, and leave. I go home.
Well, it takes you a minute to draw the teleportation circle. So, Julie, you drive up and you see Wes drawing a teleportation circle.
Do I see anyone else?
You see Jack and Sara DiVerona, as well as Cash, but you see Cash just running off.
Jack, what is all this?
Ask him, and you see him throw a finger to Wes.
Is Jordan not here?
Nope.
No.
Oh, that's odd. What happened?
Wes channeled some thing that he'll have to explain it.
I'm far enough away that this conversation is not happening near me. That was my goal.
How far did you go?
Like pretty far, like far enough that I could conversate that I don't want people talking. I don't want to talk to anybody.
This van was pulling up as you were getting out of the hole, is what I'm saying. So you would have had to run.
Yeah,
away.
and I walked away. Yeah.
Okay. Jesse, then you saw Wes running away.
Oh, okay. That's even better. I look to Sarah. Can you explain?
There's not time. We have to stop this hunt. Is PETA ready? I know that people were incapacitated. Are people getting moving again?
Yes.
All right, fantastic. We're coordinating efforts outside of this radius, but there are other cities that were in the path of this, so we have to go to those.
What was this?
Wes channeled something that put a mass illusion on everyone. They all thought that the world was normal again.
What?
We'll have to debrief on this later. If you need anything, just call for support.
Okay, I'm gonna leave.
Okay. What are you doing? What are you doing for this night?
I'm going to whatever squadron needs help at any given moment.
Okay, so you're coordinating the defense? Okay, just go ahead and roll an intelligence check and add your proficiency modifier for coordinating this.
That's an unnatural 20.
Okay. Cash and Julie, you both, through the night, continue to... Cash, you're quelling these ferocious spirits that are trying to overtake these fae folk and human folk alike and riling them up for fighting. Julie, you manage to coordinate defense so that any people who need defending and protecting are kept behind the perimeter, and you eventually, through the night, the moon fades, and as the sun rises, you feel the energy of the hunt dissipate. And it is October 31st.
Happy Halloween.
This is Halloween. This is Halloween.
Wild hunt, wild hunt, wild hunt, wild hunt.
And then, as the sun rises, the world becomes black.
Ends.
Oh.
You all hear a scream from everywhere and nowhere. And it only lasts a few minutes, but it's an ear-shattering scream. Wes, roll 2d10 for me.
69. Nice.
Nice.
Nice. Chart here. Wes, you are still recovering from the flashback from... This is so stupid. The lashback from using the stone. And after the scream is over, you feel yourself become, like, dizzy and nauseous. And it's almost like you're drunk, and you can't really get control over your faculties at the moment. And after that scream, everything seems normal. Hello, this is your DM here. DM obviously stands for desk management, which is something I desperately need. God damn. My whole desk is just a complete mess. What I got? I got a rag. I got an empty bag of Funyuns, a plate, some water bottles. Martin Luther King's here. He's enjoying it. Anyway, thank you so much for listening to this episode. You might be wondering how we got here. If you like what we do and you like how we do it and you like everything about it, why don't you go give us 5 stars on iTunes, Google Play, wherever you get your podcast. And guess what? Hey, if you do that, I'll put your name in the show. We have some new characters coming up. Oh, let me just go ahead and put this out there. This is the last of the 2020 quarters, which means that we will be getting back to a somewhat more regularly scheduled session. I still think we're going to be going for 2 weeks, every other week, with occasionally, 1 week drops. But for now, it'll just be bi-weekly. But if you want to get that YMVW fix, might I suggest our Patreon, patreon.com/YMVW podcast. We got a whole bunch of bonus content up there, and we're updating it somewhat regularly. And we'll be getting back to that also fairly soon. So yeah, a lot of cool stuff coming out the YMVW OHP pipeline, so keep your ears peeled. And yeah, again, rate the show on iTunes or tweet about the show using the hashtag YMBW, and you'll get your name read in the show as a character. Pull some characters for the next couple arcs. Again, I gave the disclaimer earlier. We are way ahead in our recording versus releasing schedule. So those names will be coming out the pipeline. Don't you worry, you little tiny baby boy. Anyway, I got to get back to the episode. So, hey, you, go. All right. That's the end of the year. You guys want to dish out your points, and then I'll kind of lead off into what's going on next.
All right, let me do some math here.
Calculate up your growth points and buy what you're going to buy.
Now, when it says buy 1 + 1 ability score, that means you can boost, if it's 2 body points, that means you can boost in athletics or whatever, right?
You can boost 1 ability score, so like your strength or your constitution or your dexterity.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yep.
And then, but then ability score increase 2 body, 2 mind, 2 spirit. Oh, I see.
That's
so it's 2.
2 of any.
Got it. So if I could spend 2 body to get like +1 to go from like 10 to 11 on strength,
Yeah,
or I
it's
could
actually
spend
supposed
2
to be
of everything.
it's plus. You get an ability score increase for that ability, and then it's only a one-time buy. So essentially, I did that so that way you guys at least get something, because I know some of these other stuff are a little bit higher.
How is that different from the ability score increase if you have 2 of everything? Then
the ability score increase you can buy as many times as you want.
got it.
The ability score you can only do once, but then if you want to do any of the other ones, then you have to do just a standard ability score increase. What is everybody at their body, mind, and spirit? Is anybody above or below?
141.
So you,
Still
2, 3, 2.
counting at the moment.
Oh, like
Hold on.
my start
yeah. Are you above or below your start?
I'm above my start
for
in
body.
spirit.
I'm below, and for the other 2, I'm above.
Okay. So you get +1 growth point for the 2 that you're above.
Okay.
Wes, you said you're above in spirit, so you get another growth point in spirit.
You said I got +1, or
You get 1 growth point for anything, any ability
Okay.
score you're above in. You just get a growth
Yeah.
point for those.
Bonus point. Okay, let me double check where I'm at. Yes, that's another spirit. No, and no for body. So I have 3 spirit, 2 mind, and 4 body.
Cool.
And I can buy with that, yeah?
Yep. You can buy assets, feats. I don't think any of you have 10 of each. I hope not.
No.
And
I have 2, 3, 3.
Okay. Because you guys never bought any assets. That was another game mechanic, but I have other assets you could have bought if you would have bought out the first round of assets, but nobody bought any, so.
oh, I can't buy assets anymore.
No, you can buy assets. You just can't. I have next level assets you can buy after these. These are just level 1 assets. If you would have bought an asset,
Oh,
I would
shit,
have
hold
unlocked
on. I
another
have
one.
Another
but
2.
unlock
So I have 5 spirit, 2 mind, 5 body. I
growth
forgot about
points?
these that I wrote somewhere else. Yeah.
That sounds like a lot. Are you sure?
I gained 2 growth points in spirit at one time.
Uh-huh.
And then I took so much damage over the year
I see,
that I
I
gained
see, I
growth
see, I
points
see. Okay.
from body.
Got you.
Yeah. So because I took a lot of like penalties.
Yes, that's right. I do remember this. Okay.
A lot of penalties.
That's right.
Correct me if I'm wrong here, but I have 2 body, 3 mind, 3 spirit. That means I can only get 1 ability score increase anywhere.
Yeah. But then you can buy assets.
Okay. Me? 2 body, 3 mind, 3 spirit. So yeah, I can take 1 ability score increase and something.
What are you guys buying? Oh, okay. Sorry. Yes. So you can use 2 body to buy 1 bump in strength. Yes. Okay. That's right. So you can use 2 body to buy 1 ability score increase for strength, constitution, or dexterity. And then you can do the same.
And that's
yes.
only those 3. You can do one of those 3
Yes.
and not any others.
Or 2 body growth.
Okay.
Yes.
And that's like the raw number, not the
Yes.
plus bonus. Right?
But if you use 2 body and 2 spirit, you could add +2 to your constitution, for instance. Or if you do 2 mind and 2 spirit, you could do +2 to your wisdom if you wanted to.
Wait, I'm sorry, repeat all of that. I'm fucking lost.
You can if you so each skill point, growth point, can get you 1 of 3 different ability increases. Yeah. So there is some overlap. So here's what I'm about to do.
Yeah,
you ready? Ready?
Yeah,
I'm going to use 2 mind and 2 spirit, and I'm going to use both of those to get a +1 in wisdom.
Yep.
So I am going to be getting a +2 in wisdom. So now I have one body and 3 mind.
Uh-huh.
So next what I'm going to do is I'm going to get 5 of those Bane bullets, because you obviously put those there for me. Yeah, so I'm going to take that. So now I have 2 mind. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take that Wand of Quick Change, because I also think you put that there for me.
I mean, not just for you, but yeah.
And so
Okay,
that's
cool.
it. That's what I'm doing.
So I have to spend points from 2 different ones to get an ability score increase?
No. You can get a number,
That's for
like you can get a +1, but I have a 16 in wisdom. So I would add a +1. It would do nothing for me. So I'm going to use 2 of them to like combine.
Oh, can you do that? Can you use okay, so if I wanted to boost my constitution, for instance,
You could use
I
2
could
body
spend
and 2
2 from
spirit.
So
to, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, because
got it.
body growth
Understood.
point can affect constitution, and the spirit one can affect constitution.
Okay, I've got my math all worked out. Okay. Do you want me to tell you what the math was and what? Okay,
Yes.
Here's what happened. All right, so I'm going to take using 2 body points to take a +1 in Constitution,
Okay.
and then I'm going to take 2 mind for wisdom, 2 spirit for wisdom, a Skellington key, which is 2 spirit, tensor disc, which is 1 spirit, 1 body, and then a bean of healing, which is 2 body.
All right,
Math.
here's what I'm doing.
Yep.
I've added 2 to my constitution by using all of my body and 2 of my spirit, which leaves me with 3 mind and 1 spirit, and then that's it. And I can't afford anything else.
No, you can get some of the
Assets.
let's see.
Yeah,
You can get a floating disc.
none of the assets. Nope, I don't have any body. I can afford the one to quick change, but you already got that.
What do you said you have a
get the berry bush.
Yeah, you can get the good berry.
Oh,
bush.
I could get a good berry bush. Sure, I'll get a good berry bush
And
that
then-
grows in
and
my
then you
backyard.
have 2 left of something else,
2
right?
mind. 2 mind.
2 mind. So I don't know.
guess I
Put
could
it
bump,
in like
Oh,
tech.
right, I can bump it to no, I can't do tech. Intelligence? Could I bump 1 in intelligence
Sure.
for mine? Okay. I do that. I get a good berry bush, bump in constitution, and bump in intelligence. Which, wow, 76 hit points, guys, now, by the way.
Woo.
I now have a +1 in intelligence, so that's cool.
And let's go over you guys' drawbacks real quick, your penalties that you guys got over the year.
This will be fun. I did have I forget what I had. Oh, I was weary. I was like just bored with. I was just done with life.
That was
But then
you healed that.
Yeah, then I healed it. So I'm good. I'm good to go.
You didn't take any negative.
I might have a few. No, I was so scared of
oh,
them.
that's right.
I was,
yeah, you would
I didn't.
either heal them or you would take the harm instead. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. And I only did the 1 harm. Though I might have a bit of tingling in my leg, maybe for like a week or 2. Because I did just get bit by a turtle. So.
Yep.
I have -2 asset, and I'm abandoned, and my lungs are fucked up, which means I have...
oh my god.
I'm frail and prone to exhaustion.
Yeah, frail and prone to exhaustion are yours. And abandoned.
I don't see why magic couldn't heal all this stuff.
Frail, prone to exhaustion, abandoned, -2 asset. You really fucked me up this year, O'Neill.
Well, so some of that you did to yourself.
Disagree.
Cash probably has it the worst, though. Cash, you want to go over all your stuff?
Wait, I'm sorry. Did you just say Cash has it the worst?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, no.
All right. Wait, where's the damn sheet? Okay, it's attached here. I took 3 different penalties. Oh. No, 4.
Yep.
All right. So I took the penalties Scarred, which has disadvantage on persuasion and one of the following checks. I chose deception, but advantage on intimidation. Damage. Your max hit points are reduced by 5. I only took that once. Prone to exhaustion. You are more prone to exhaustion than normal. In a moment of overexertion, using great taxing spells in succession, multiple action surges, rolling to do more than you normally can, etc. DM can make you roll a con save to determine if you gain a point of exhaustion. Only 1 point will be given. And then I also have Spirit. I took Unlucky. Once per session, the DM can force you to re-roll or re-roll against you. Can be taken multiple times. I took that once.
Interesting year.
Many things.
Let's finish this out. Everyone is just talking. The news has been nonstop ever since the 2 worlds collided, but this sets the news world on fire. A strange blue dome covering Chicago and surrounding cities. A wild attack from these creatures who just randomly appeared on our world. And the world coated in darkness. The world has been talking about this for nonstop, and things just keep getting weirder. But at least in the United States, PETA's upping their ante. They're getting more aggressive, and they're making sure that whatever happened won't happen again. And it seems to be working. Julie, from what you hear, these strange orbs just popped up. Specifically one in the maximum security prison in Boston.
Aw, shoot.
Your team is researching it, and no one's quite sure what it is. Cash, your dreams have been shaken. You've had some weird, strange nightmares, but he reaches out to you again, and he goes, I hope you are ready for your next lesson. It will be coming soon. Yes. Keep your eyes and ears open. And Cash, there's a knock on your door as you come out of that sleep.
One sec. And I put on pants and I go to the door.
You go to the actual, outside of the house door, and you look around. There's no one there.
Hello?
But you look down.
Yeah, I'm looking for a package.
And down on the ground are a pair of shoes. They are silvery, and they gleam in the moonlight.
Tasty.
Julie, you are also having a strange night, and you are also stirred by a knock at the door.
Is this the night of?
No, this is
immediately
weeks
after.
Later. Weeks later.
Oh, okay. Amber, I got the last creepy knock in the middle of the night. This one's your turn.
I don't wanna.
Okay, fine. I get up.
Are you sure? I can do it.
Yeah. No, it's fine. I'll get the creepy knock at the door.
Thank you. You open the door?
I look through the peephole first.
Nothing. No one there.
I have my hand on my gun and I open the door.
You open the door quickly, take a look outside, look down the halls.
Mm-hmm.
No one's there. But down on the ground in front of you is your focus fire scope.
Amber?
Yes? Is it something weird again?
Yeah, you could say that.
Wes.
Mm-hmm.
You are in your study going over some of the notes from your most recent endeavor. Some questions from the less magical folk that you know. And you hear a in your teleportation circle.
Jordan? No? Alright, well, it's probably my fucking grandmother again. I go up and check.
You go look.
Yeah.
Okay. As you walk out, you see Jack.
That's not my grandmother.
Or is he?
He
He
goes, good, you're still up. I wasn't sure if that sigil still worked. Wes, we need to talk.
God, if I had a nickel for every time someone told me that, it probably still wouldn't be that much money, but it's a lot. It would be a lot of nickels.
Tedley. Do you remember Tedley?
Yes, I remember Tedley.
Do you remember how, he said that?
Yes, he was. He knew how he was going to die, so that's why he was kind of a dick.
He didn't know how he was going to die. He knew when he was going to die. Well, it turns out that's all of us.
What?
We need to get the society back together, Wes.
No. I've
Wes,
tried to help people. Jack, shut the fuck up for a second, please. For 2 goddamn years, people have been asking me to help, and it's caused me nothing but fucking pain, and I am done. I'm done. Count me out. I'm sorry.
Wes, please, it's not just you. I'm saying the entire world.
No. That's not what we've been doing for the last 2 years. Whatever. Please let me just think about it.
We're having a meeting. off the coast of the Chicago Bay. We'll give you more directions. Please, come. He looks around the teleportation room, and he goes, you should clean up in here. It's starting to get a little dusty. And he leaves.